Welcome back everyone to the cinematic and cutscene tutorial series. So today what I decided I was going to show you guys was how to manipulate blueprints in your sequencer. It's going to be really quick. There's a bit of material, so if you guys need to pause, I do recommend that you do. So let's just start off with opening up our master sequence and whatnot, and let's just have it all set up. And I'm gonna work in my second shot over here. And what I'm going to be doing is taking this light right here, the spotlight, and making it flicker. Quite easy. There's a bit of material to cover to do just that, but let's start it. So first things first, you're gonna need a light. You can use any of the lights. I might have to do a tutorial on how to set up the lights if you guys don't know how to do that, but quite easily you're gonna need to put your bulb in with a holder, have the holder connected to your general switch, and then have the bulb connected to the holder. So connected to the holder, and the holder connects to your to a switch. Actually, I think I did it to a light switch. Yeah, to this light switch, and then the light switch connects to your general switch. Alright, so let's start off. First things first, you guys are going to need to build yourself a struct. So quite easily, right click inside of your content browser, go to blueprints, go to structure, and I'm going to name this new flicker. Okay, and double click it. And what we're going to need to do is create a new variable. I'm going to call this something really easy, flicker lights. Alright, just so that we keep it all together. You're going to change the variable over here to float. Alright, and let's save that out. I don't think, no, you can add in a little tooltip if you want, but no need for this tutorial. Alright, so once that's done, we have our structure actually completed. Let's actually build the blueprint. So open your level blueprint. I got it here, but we're going to build it together right now. Okay, so what you guys are going to need to do is create a new custom event. So let's right click in the graph and write custom and add custom event. Alright. I'm going to call this flicker just to keep it all nice. Now compile, and we're going to add an input. Okay, let's call this input intensity. All right, because we're going to be manipulating the intensity of the light. Change it to a float and keep it at the default value. All right, next thing is a flip-flop. So quite simple. This is every time that this is going to run, it'll run A, and then next time it runs, it'll run B. And yeah, it's pretty simple actually. So in our, let me just dock these up here. In our game, let's go back and select the spotlight itself. Go back to our level blueprint, right click, create reference to the bulb. Now pull off right here, and we are going to set intensity of the spot. Alright, connect A to the executable and connect intensity to the new intensity. And off of the spot here, set intensity and connect the B and connect the intensity. Alright, quite simple. Save that. It's probably simpler to do it another way, but if you're going to be doing like a really modular kind of way, I do suggest you do the flip-flop. Alright, so now let's go back over here, expand this one, and let's go back to our sequencer. And inside the sequencer, we are going to hit the add button, add an event track, and let's go to about like here. Okay, and I'm going to add a new event, right click it, properties, and we are going to pick our new flicker structure that we made, and the I called it flicker, but what you guys really have to do is make sure that the name that is in your custom event is the same exact name that is in the event name here. All right, and then you can set the intensity property right there. I want it, it's going to be on start, so I want it that at this mark over here, I want it to be at 0. And then let's just move the dial, the scrubber, sorry, add a new event. Okay, right click, properties, and same deal, new flicker. Let's put in that name that we made. Whoops. And let's go to 100. Okay. So once that's done, guys, you are going to have to make sure that your I put it over there. I don't know why I did that. I think I put it over here or over here. I forget where I put it. Anyways, it's right there. So you guys have to make sure that your master sequence, the actual master sequencer, is inside of the level. So just drag and drop it. I already have one, so I won't be keeping that one. Whoops. Go away. So this one, the one that is governing all of it, just make sure that autoplay is ticked. All right, because affecting blueprints in sequencer does not work over in this screen. Okay, nothing will happen in here. Okay, you can only affect blueprints when you press play. So this is just for testing purposes. Yes, it will play every single time that you press play. Your sequencer will play. We'll get into how how to go about just manipulating and making sure that the sequencer only plays once. All right, so if I did everything correctly, and I have my event name over here. Oh, looks like I deleted that one. Let me redo it. Sorry about that. Properties, flicker, and new flicker with 100. All right, make sure that everything is correct. Flicker, new flicker, 0. Okay. So now if I press play, and if everything works, let's take a look. Come on. Come on. And boom. It's off. It's on. Ta-da! You're done. You've now manipulated a blueprint inside a sequencer and added an event. Now you guys can go about putting these wherever you want, how far you want, how many you want, and go about actually changing other things as well. So you can start manipulating other objects inside of your world. You don't just have to do lights like I did. If you know how to use blueprints, which shouldn't, if you guys are going to be using the mod kit, you guys should really figure out how to use and manipulate the level blueprints properly. So I'm going to leave it at that. Hope this was informative. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in another episode. Take care.